right, so as you can see, I've jumped right into this lesson because I read your comments. And I appreciate everyone leaving comments. Leave a comment, as always, for this one as well. Like and subscribe. But, yes, I read your comments, and some of you want me to jump right into the lesson. So here we are. And this lesson is about swinging. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Are you ready? Well, then let's go. Here we go. All right, so the concept of this is not that difficult. It's not that complicated. However, this exercise can be tricky to execute effectively, but it's meant to really improve your jazz feel and really help you understand how to swing. So the first thing I want you to do, and you can do this with me if you're at your kit, is start with just quarter notes in the ride cymbal. And this is going to be challenging to many of you already, just doing this with your metronome, or in this case with the play along, bass play along, which you can purchase. I'll put the link down below. And I'm trying to stay as consistent as possible with everything, with where I'm playing on the cymbal, with my stick height, with my sound, my dynamics, my technique, trying to be as consistent as possible. Okay, next we're gonna add our hats. Nice and crisp, crispy, like Krispy Kreme no, not like Krispy Kreme donuts, because it's not very healthy. We'll call it crispy clean donuts. Crispy clean donuts in the hi-hats. Nice and crispy and clean. All right, and just sit with that for a while. And if that's hard for you, then you should do this for many hours every day. And make sure you're relaxed when you're doing it. All right. If you're comfortable with it, add your feathering. Feathering the bass drum is something that has historically been done for so long, since basically the 40s. And it's meant to be felt, but not heard. You may not be able to hear it on the video, but I am feathering. If you're not comfortable feathering, don't worry about it, okay? The main thing is that you're establishing a good quarter note in your ride and 2 and 4 in the left foot. Okay, so this is where the swing really comes into play. We're going to kind of just imagine a swing dial. We'll call it a swing dial, okay? And we're gonna go from straight to swing, okay? Our subdivisions are gonna be straight at the beginning, but then I'm gonna slowly turn the dial to the swing side. And actually it goes a little bit extreme to 30-second notes, okay? And then we're gonna go back, okay? Gradually, we're gonna do this. And I want you to try to keep everything that you're doing consistent as you do it, okay? I'll demonstrate. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Left hand. Slowly starting to swing it. Starts to become more tripletized. Now 30 seconds. A little uncomfortable, right? And then we're going to go back. Catch it? You catch it? You hear how where I place those upbeats, yes, upbeats, they're called upbeats, how they affect the swing, right? They determine how much or how little we're swinging or not, honestly. So for us to be able to manipulate those subdivisions and the placement of them is crucial to how our groove feels against the quarter note. Because as you can see, I'm just playing quarter notes here, but the subdivisions are going to affect how those quarter notes feel. Okay, so this time I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna try to dial in to a kind of a cozy place that I feel like it feels really good and it's really swinging. Okay, I'm gonna dial it in. I'm gonna find it, and once I find it, I'm gonna stay there. Okay, so let's see what that sounds like. So start straight, and I'm gonna start to. Okay, that's a little extreme. There we go. So now, from there, that feels pretty good to me. Now, I'm gonna take away some of those notes and start to play my left hand notes at random. So random upbeats, but in that same kind of placement with the same feel. Here we go. You see? So whenever I play my upbeats, I'm trying to place it where I kind of dialed it into. Strong 2 and 4. It's really important in the left foot. I play heel up because I want my sound to project with as little effort as possible. Okay, you hear that? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is where I'm placing those upbeats in my left hand, I want to place my skip beat in the same location. Okay, so it's not gonna just be an arbitrary placement of my skip beat in my right hand. Okay, I'm gonna place it in the same location. Well, I'll try to place it in the same location as my left hand upbeats so that they align and synchronize and swing. Therefore, so let's go back to playing every upbeat. Now I'm gonna add my skip beat in my right hand, or my triplet. Here we go. Once I find it, I'm gonna stay there. I haven't found it yet. There we go. Right? You see how they kind of align? Okay, and so the next and the final step to really understanding how to manipulate those subdivisions and to swing, to really get your subdivisions to feel good against the quarter note, is to play at random your left hand, keeping that ride cymbal beat in the same place. 1, 2, 3. So now, every time, right? Every time I play an upbeat in my left hand, it should align with where I'm placing my skip beat in my right hand. You see? And same goes with the bass drum. You hear it? Okay? And the idea, again, is just to make us much more aware of what we're doing with our subdivisions, because it's the subdivisions that determine how much or how little we're swinging or not, right? And it just makes us much more aware. A lot of times drummers just kind of count freely and not really realizing how much those notes in the left hand are affecting our feel, Okay, so it's really important to think about that. So now I'm just going to play a little bit, and I want you to hear and pay attention to where I'm placing my skip beat. Again, I'm playing with a bass play along that you can download through a website, a digital download store that I'll put the link down below for. And you can even change up the ride cymbal as long as that placement is consistent. Can you feel it? Does it make you want to dance and move and tap your feet and bob your head? Because that's what I'm trying to do. And then you throw a little accents here and there. Right? All right, so that is the lesson, and that's the exercise that's going to help you really improve your jazz feel. That is not limited, don't make fun of my Band-Aid, that's not limited to drums. This can be worked on any instrument, but especially instruments that comp a lot of offbeats like piano or guitar, okay? So share this video with all your non-drummer friends, because I think they'll benefit from it as well. Okay? So until the next time, I hope this helps. I hope you work on this a lot to really improve your jazz feel. And as always, practice hard, but practice smart. Take care. Have fun. Bye-bye.